Number 5. Toyota EMBERHORN 6006. When most people hear the word Toyota, they think of one thing: reliability, consistency, the brand that has never let anyone down. The brand that has sold more vehicles to more people in more countries than any other manufacturer in the history of the automotive industry. But what happens when Toyota takes everything it knows about engineering, everything it has learned across decades of building vehicles that survive every condition on Earth, and directs all of that knowledge toward building the most extreme, six-wheel drive luxury motorhome concept ever imagined? The answer is the Toyota EMBERHORN 6x6, and it is number 5 on this list, and it is unlike anything you have ever seen wearing the Toyota badge. The exterior of the Emberorn 6x6 is a statement of intent so powerful that it communicates everything you need to know about this vehicle before you have even stepped close enough to touch it. 6 wheels. 6 enormous, wide, deeply treaded all-terrain wheels sitting on long-travel independent suspension that gives this vehicle the ability to absorb terrain that would stop any conventional motorhome completely dead. The body sits high above the ground on a purpose-built ladder frame chassis with reinforced cross members at every structural junction. The front fascia is wide and aggressive with a full-width LED light bar running across the very top of the bumper line and a second LED unit running across the lower bumper, giving the front face a stacked lighting architecture visible from a significant distance in any weather condition. The roofline is clean and purposeful, with integrated roof rack mounting points running the full length of the body and a raised ventilation spine running down the center of the roof from front to rear. The side profile shows a body that is tall, commanding, and completely purposeful with no decorative elements anywhere on the exterior surface. Every feature has a function. Every line serves a structural or aerodynamic purpose. Nothing exists simply for the sake of appearance. The living lounge inside the Emberorn 6x6 is where Toyota has made the clearest possible statement that capability and luxury are not mutually exclusive. The seating is a full modular configuration with individual adjustable units that can be repositioned and reconfigured depending on whether you are traveling, parked for the evening, or settled in for a multi-day stay at a remote location. Every seating surface is premium leather with contrast stitching. The floor is sealed hardwood over a fully insulated subfloor, keeping interior temperature consistent regardless of outside conditions. The panoramic windows on both sides of the lounge run from just above floor level to within a short distance of the ceiling, giving occupants an almost uninterrupted view of the landscape in every direction. The ceiling carries integrated LED lighting and a recessed channel running the full perimeter of the room, supplemented by individual directional spotlights above each seating position. The entertainment system is a large flush-mounted display on the forward bulkhead that retracts completely when not in use. The kitchen in the Emberorn 6x6 is built with the same philosophy as the rest of the vehicle. It needs to function perfectly in every condition without exception. The countertop is a solid composite surface with no joints and no seams that can trap moisture or debris. The cooking system is a dual-fuel induction and gas unit that can operate on grid power, battery power from the vehicle's onboard energy storage, or from bottled gas, meaning cooking capability is never dependent on a single energy source. The refrigeration unit is a compressor-based system rated for extreme ambient temperature operation. All storage cabinetry is mounted on compression latches, keeping every door and drawer securely closed regardless of the terrain being navigated. The bedroom in the EMBERHORN 6x6 is positioned at the rear of the vehicle and completely isolated from the living and driving areas by a full-height sliding partition. The king-size bed sits on a platform incorporating anti-vibration mounts, physically decoupling the sleeping surface from the vehicle chassis so rough terrain does not disturb the occupants. The mattress is a high-performance multi-layer unit designed to maintain its comfort properties across a wide range of temperatures. The bedroom has its own independent climate control zone, its own lighting system, and its own window with a motorized blackout blind for complete darkness at any hour. Storage is integrated into every available surface, including under the bed platform, within the headboard structure, and along both side walls behind flush-mounted panel doors. Number 4. Toyota HikeCruze 6x6. If the Emberorn is Toyota's statement about extreme off-road capability with luxury delivered alongside it, then the HikeCruze 6x6 is Toyota's statement about the journey itself as much as the destination. It is a vehicle for people who do not just want to reach remote places, but want to truly inhabit them. To stop in the middle of a mountain pass or on the edge of a desert plain and feel completely at home in a space that genuinely deserves the word luxurious without qualification. The exterior of the HikeCruze 6x6 carries a design language that is simultaneously more refined and more elegant than the EMBERHORN, while losing nothing in terms of physical capability or road presence. The body is longer with more considered proportions and a lower roofline relative to overall vehicle height, giving it a more purposeful visual profile from any angle. 6 wheels on a wider track give it a broader stance that communicates stability and planted confidence from the front view. The full-width LED lighting at the front is more precisely detailed with individual projector elements visible within each cluster rather than a simple strip configuration. The side profile shows a continuous feature line running from the front wheel arch to the rear, not as a sharp pressed crease, but as a subtle transition in panel surface angle that catches light differently above and below it, creating depth and visual interest across the full body length. The rooftop carries a fully integrated solar panel array flush with the body surface rather than mounted above it, giving the vehicle a cleaner profile without sacrificing renewable energy generation capability. The living lounge in the HikeCruze 6x6 is the most considered interior space in the lower entries on this list. The seating is lower and deeper than the EMBERHORN, encouraging a more relaxed and settled body position appropriate for longer stays rather than transit journeys. The table system uses a central unit that can be raised or lowered electronically and expanded in surface area to accommodate dining for 4 people or retracted to a minimal coffee table footprint when not needed for eating. The window system includes both standard glazing and an electrochromic upper band that can be darkened to reduce glare without closing blinds and losing the view entirely. The kitchen in the HikeCruze 6x6 takes a residential rather than expedition approach to its design. Premium engineered stone countertop, an integrated coffee system capable of multiple preparation styles, induction cooking with precise temperature control, a convection oven, a large refrigerator with a separate freezer drawer, a wine storage unit with independent temperature management. The bedroom is the most spa-like sleeping environment in the lower positions on this list. The bed sits on an adjustable platform with multiple height and angle positions. The headboard is a full-width upholstered unit with integrated reading lights on adjustable arms. The wardrobe system runs the full rear wall behind sliding mirrored doors. The bathroom features a wet room shower with a large ceiling-mounted head, a floating vanity with integrated basin, a full-width perimeter-lit mirror, and floor-to-ceiling tiled walls throughout. Number 3. Toyota 6x6 Arctic Beast Camper. The name says everything. This is not a vehicle designed for mild conditions or gentle terrain. This is not a vehicle for someone who wants to park at a well-serviced campsite and plug into the grid for the weekend. This is a vehicle engineered from its foundation upward for the most extreme, most hostile, most uncompromising environments on Earth. Arctic conditions, desert conditions, high-altitude mountain conditions, environments where the temperature swings 60 degrees between noon and midnight, environments where conventional vehicles fail and conventional motorhomes become genuinely dangerous. The Arctic Beast Camper is built for all of those conditions simultaneously and makes not a single compromise to achieve that capability. The exterior of the Arctic Beast Camper is the most visually commanding body on a 6-wheel platform ever designed. The front bumper is a fully fabricated steel unit with integrated recovery points at 4 separate locations, a centrally mounted hydraulic winch capable of recovering the vehicle from any stuck position on any surface, and a full-width skid plate extending from the bumper face back to the front axle center line, protecting every vulnerable component beneath. The body panels are composite over a full steel cage structure, meaning the exterior skin can sustain significant impact without compromising the structural integrity of the vehicle or the safety of the occupants inside. The roof carries a full expedition equipment array, including a high-output solar panel system, a satellite communication dome, a roof access ladder on the rear face, and a deployable awning system on both sides that creates covered exterior living space when the vehicle is parked at any location. The living lounge of the Arctic Beast Camper is designed to function as a base of operations for extended stays in locations where no external services of any kind are available. The insulation system in the walls, floor, and ceiling is rated to maintain interior comfort at temperatures as low as -40 degrees Celsius without requiring excessive energy consumption from the heating system. The seating is expedition grade, built on frames that are bolted directly to the vehicle structure rather than simply resting on the floor, ensuring that every seat remains secure during the most aggressive off-road driving. The kitchen is built for complete self-sufficiency with a water storage and filtration system integrated beneath the counter capable of processing raw water sources, a cooking system that operates on multiple fuel types, and storage capacity for provisions sufficient for an extended multi-week stay at a completely remote location. The bedroom prioritizes thermal performance above all else, with a mattress system designed for extreme cold conditions, a heating system with its own independent power source ensuring the sleeping environment remains warm even if the main vehicle systems are powered down, and window insulation panels that can be deployed in seconds to prevent heat loss through the glass at night. Number 2. Toyota 12x12 SHIELDBEAST Motorhome. And now everything changes, because numbers 5, 4, and 3 on this list, as extraordinary as they are all built on a 6-wheel platform. The SHIELDBEAST operates on an entirely different level. 12 wheels. 12 massive, wide, deeply treaded, all-terrain wheels on a platform so large, so capable, and so completely without precedent in the luxury motorhome world that simply describing its dimensions requires a moment of pause to allow the numbers to register properly. This is not a motorhome that has been scaled up from a conventional vehicle platform. This is a vehicle that has been designed from a completely clean sheet of paper, with one single objective in mind: to be the most capable, most protected, and most luxuriously appointed 12-wheel motorhome concept ever conceived. The exterior of the SHIELDBEAST is an architectural statement as much as it is a vehicle design. The sheer scale of the body on a 12-wheel platform creates a road presence that has no comparison in any production or concept vehicle category. The front face is enormous and symmetrical, with a full-width primary LED light bar at roofline height, a second full-width unit at mid-face height, and a third unit integrated into the lower bumper, creating 3 stacked horizontal bands of light that are visible in any conditions from any distance. The body sides carry armor-grade composite panel inserts at all lower surfaces, protecting the vehicle structure from rock strikes, debris impacts, and any contact with terrain features during extreme off-road operation. The roof carries a comprehensive equipment installation including solar generation, satellite communication, forward and rear observation cameras mounted on extending masts, and a full weather monitoring station integrated into the central roof spine. The living lounge of the SHIELDBEAST is the first interior on this list that genuinely deserves to be called a great room rather than simply a lounge. The available floor area on the 12-wheel platform is so substantially greater than on any 6-wheel vehicle that the interior design team has been able to create a space with genuine architectural ambition. The seating configuration includes a full 3-seat sofa, 2 individual lounge chairs, and a separate dining zone with a fixed table seating 4 people simultaneously, all within the same open-plan space. The ceiling height is greater than any previous vehicle on this list, creating a sense of volume and openness that transforms the psychological experience of being inside the vehicle, from that of occupying a compact mobile space to that of inhabiting a genuinely spacious and generous room. The kitchen on the SHIELDBEAST is a full residential kitchen in every meaningful sense of the word. Counter space sufficient for serious food preparation. A full suite of professional-grade appliances including a large oven, a 6-zone cooking surface, a full-size refrigerator and freezer, a dishwasher, and a coffee and beverage system. The bedroom on the SHIELDBEAST is separated from the living area by a corridor, the first vehicle on this list to have sufficient length to include a transitional space between zones, giving the sleeping area a genuine sense of privacy and separation that no 6-wheel vehicle can provide. The king-size bed is positioned to take advantage of rear panoramic windows. The walk-in wardrobe is a genuinely separate room rather than a built-in unit. The bathroom is a full spa bathroom with a separate shower enclosure, a freestanding soaking tub, a double vanity, and floor-to-ceiling tiled walls on every surface. Number 1. Toyota 12x12 THUNDERBONE. There was never any doubt. From the moment this list was conceived, from the moment the 5 vehicles on it were decided, there was only ever one vehicle that could occupy this position. The Toyota 12x12 Thunderbone is not simply the most extraordinary vehicle on this list. It is the most extraordinary motorhome concept ever imagined by anyone, anywhere, at any point in the history of vehicle design. It takes the 12-wheel platform of the SHIELDBEAST and pushes every single dimension of it further. Further in scale, further in capability, further in luxury, further in technological ambition. Further in every direction simultaneously without compromise in any of them. The exterior of the TH Thunderbone is so large that describing it in conventional automotive terms feels immediately inadequate. This vehicle exists at a scale that is closer to a military command vehicle or a mobile field hospital than to anything conventionally understood as a motorhome. The 12 wheels on this platform are the largest all-terrain tires fitted to any civilian vehicle concept in existence. Each one taller than a standing adult human being, and wide enough that the tread pattern alone is wider than the full wheel and tire assembly of a full-size pickup truck. The suspension system is a fully active hydraulic unit on all 12-wheel positions, independently controlled by a central processing system that reads terrain data from forward-scanning sensors and pre-positions every individual wheel and damper unit before the tire makes contact with any obstacle or surface change. The result is a vehicle of this extraordinary mass that moves across terrain with a smoothness and composure that defies comprehension when you understand the scale of what is happening beneath the body. The front face of the TH Thunderbone is wider than any motorhome front fascia ever designed and carries a lighting architecture of extraordinary complexity and visual impact. 5 separate horizontal LED bands are stacked from the lower bumper to the roofline, each one individually programmable in output intensity and activation pattern, creating a front face that in full illumination is visible and unmistakable from a distance measured in kilometers rather than meters. The body sides carry the same armor-grade composite protection as the SHIELDBEAST, but at greater coverage, protecting not just the lower surfaces but the full lower 2/3 of the body height on both sides simultaneously. The roof is the most comprehensively equipped vehicle roof ever designed for a civilian motorhome concept, carrying a solar generation array of sufficient output to power the entire vehicle interior independently for extended periods, a full satellite communication installation, an extending observation platform accessible via an internal staircase, forward and rear scanning sensor arrays, and a complete weather monitoring and environmental sensing station. The living lounge of the TH Thunderbone is a room, not a vehicle interior, not a compact mobile living space. An actual room with dimensions and proportions and a sense of architectural volume that would be entirely at home in a luxury residential property. The ceiling height in the lounge is greater than the ceiling height in the average residential living room. The floor area is sufficient to accommodate the seating configuration, the dining zone, and entertainment area, and still leave a generous circulation space between all of them without any sense of compression or crowding. The seating is a full 3-sofa configuration with a central conversation grouping and a separate reading corner positioned beside the largest of the panoramic windows. The table in the dining zone seats 6 people simultaneously. The entertainment system is a full home cinema installation, with a screen of sufficient size that the viewing experience from the furthest seat in the room is equivalent to sitting in the front third of a commercial cinema. The kitchen of the TH Thunderbone is where the concept of a vehicle kitchen is abandoned entirely and replaced by something that can only be described as a professional kitchen that happens to be installed inside a vehicle. The counter space is sufficient for multiple people to work simultaneously. The appliance suite includes everything found in a serious residential kitchen and extends beyond it to include equipment more commonly found in professional catering environments. The storage system provides sufficient capacity for provisions for an extended period without any requirement for resupply. The ventilation system is a professional-grade installation that removes cooking odor, steam, and heat with the efficiency of a commercial kitchen extraction system. The bedroom of the TH Thunderbone is the finest sleeping environment ever designed for a mobile vehicle concept. It is reached via a dedicated corridor from the living area, passing a full-size bathroom and a separate dressing room before arriving at the bedroom door. The bedroom itself has sufficient floor area to accommodate not just the king-size bed and the walk-in wardrobe, but also a separate seating area beside the panoramic rear window, creating a room within a room where the occupant can sit in a private space entirely separate from the main living areas of the vehicle. The bed is positioned on a platform that incorporates every isolation and comfort technology available, completely decoupling the sleeping surface from the vehicle's structure. The wardrobe is a genuine walk-in room with full-height hanging space on 3 walls, a central island unit for folded storage, and individual LED lighting on every section. The ceiling above the bed is a full-width skylight panel giving an unobstructed view directly upward to the open sky. The bathroom of the Thunderbone concludes the vehicle's interior story at the level the rest of it demands. It is the largest bathroom ever installed in a motorhome concept, and it functions at a level that exceeds the bathroom in many luxury hotel suites. A separate shower enclosure with a ceiling-mounted head of extraordinary diameter. A freestanding soaking tub positioned beside a window. A double vanity with 2 separate basins and 2 individual mirrors with independent lighting. Floor-to-ceiling tiled walls throughout every surface of the room. A heated floor. A towel warming system. A full-length mirror on the wall opposite the vanity. Storage integrated into every available surface. A separate toilet compartment with its own door. Everything in this bathroom has been chosen and positioned and finished with the understanding that the person using it expects the very best, and that the very best is exactly what this vehicle delivers without exception. Number 1. The Toyota 12x12 Thunderbone. The most extraordinary motorhome concept ever imagined. 12 wheels, unlimited capability, uncompromising luxury, and absolutely nothing like it anywhere in the world. Disclaimer: everything presented in this video is entirely AI-generated concept content produced for entertainment and creative purposes only. The Toyota EMBERHORN 6x6, the Toyota HikeCruze 6x6, the Toyota 6x6 Arctic Beast Camper, the Toyota 12x12 HikeCruze EAST Motorhome, and the Toyota 12x12 Thunderbone do not exist as real vehicles in any form. None of these concepts have been announced, confirmed, designed, developed, or produced by Toyota in any official capacity whatsoever. All specifications, features, interior descriptions, design details, and capabilities described in this video are entirely fictional and have been generated by artificial intelligence solely for the purpose of creative video content and viewer entertainment. This video is not affiliated with, endorsed by, sponsored by, or connected to Toyota or any of its subsidiaries or partners in any way. No purchasing decisions, financial decisions, or factual conclusions of any kind should be drawn from anything presented in this video.